Hello guys, welcome to this update video today. I do hope you're doing amazing. So we have newly formed tropical storm Barry in the Atlantic, and the Pacific also has a newly named storm today, which is Flossie. As expected, that area down there was being watched for some time. So we're going to be taking a look at what's going on elsewhere across the Caribbean in a few places. There has been quite a bit of thunderstorm activity this afternoon. And there's also another area where we could see some development take place over the next week or so. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we go. On the National Hurricane Center's 7-day outlook, here we can see Barry about to make landfall in Mexico. It is bringing in a lot of rain. Flood triggering rain, as we saw on that graphic if you watched my updated video yesterday, up to 10 inches of rain over the next few days in parts of southeastern Mexico. There is that next area to watch as well. So we can see that there's a 20% chance of seeing development over the course of the next couple of days. And this is a recently highlighted area, so the chance won't immediately be high for development, but if the favorability is there for something to try to materialize, then we'll see the chance gradually increasing. And notice we don't see an X. An X shows where that low pressure area is located. That is because it has not yet formed. So a frontal system is going to be exiting the US, and the remnants from it may loiter around and try to get some energy going down there, maybe in the Gulf or offshore of the southeastern states. And as such, an airflow pressure may form. And because the temperatures are so warm within that area, that may actually allow for some development to take place. So this will be the next area we want to watch over the next couple of days for some development. Now we're going to be taking a look at both Flossie and Barry in a moment. But as we zoom into the Caribbean, here we can see there's some thunderstorm activity popping up today. There's an airflow pressure within the vicinity of the Bahamas and Cuba. So that's been helping to generate those thunderstorms we see. Additionally, a couple of thunderstorms taking place in parts of the Dominican Republic. Bit of moisture towards the ABC Islands, maybe some shower activity down there. You can let me know what's happening for you. But a tropical wave is also in the area. However, for much of the Lesser Antilles, it's pretty much on the quieter side this afternoon as things are clearing up a bit. So this is a look at the rainfall forecast as you're going to be heading throughout the rest of today and into tomorrow morning. So there could be some additional showers and thunderstorms across sections of Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas as well, Turks and Caicos Islands, Hispaniola, and even as we head down towards parts of Trinidad and Tobago. ABC Islands, as we saw, there is some moisture around, so there could be some additional showers down there as well. Similar case, Northern South America will remain active as usual, and also sections of Central America. And with the Barry moving into Mexico as well from the Gulf, some areas that were receiving a lot of rain won't experience as much rain throughout the time period. We'll drift a bit further west shortly. But as for the Cayman Islands, there could be some showers around there as well. Sections of Belize, some downpours possible. Likewise for eastern sections of Honduras, going to Nicaragua, down to Costa Rica and Panama as well. So as we drift more to the vicinity of Mexico, here we can see these colorful shadings. So Flossie is going to be impacting the southwest coast, and then Barry is moving into the southeastern coast of Mexico. So a lot of heavy rain is going to be likely, guys. Flood triggering rain. And let's look a bit more on those systems. We're going to be looking at the cone forecast. First for Flossie and then for Barry. Okay, so here we go. This is a look at the National Hurricane Center's cone forecast. Now, Flossie is a weak tropical storm. It's currently producing maximum winds up to 40 miles per hour and accelerating to the west-northwest at 9 miles per hour. So that S represents tropical storm status, and then we see an H representing hurricane status. So by tomorrow evening, the system is expected to make it to hurricane status, and we can see that yellow highlight along portions of the southwestern Mexican coast. That's a tropical storm watch in effect, likely will be upgraded to a tropical storm warning. So even though the system is expected to be a hurricane, the hurricane force winds are likely to stay offshore, but the tropical storm force wind field is going to be expanding as the system intensifies. So that may affect portions of coastal Mexico, bringing a bit of storm surge, some heavy rainfall, and gusty winds as well. And if it should be a case where this track shifts a little bit more to the Mexican coast, where the system will parallel at a much closer distance, then it could be a case where maybe hurricane watches are also issued for sections of Mexico. As for Barry is not going to be around for a very long time. Once it makes landfall later today, it is going to weaken back to a depression, and maybe by tomorrow it is going to dissipate. You can see that blue highlight for a tropical storm warning that is in effect. And even right now, as we look at the satellite imagery, we can see all this rain moving in and thunderstorms as well. So again, a life-threatening situation. So if you're being affected by either Barry or Flossie, please listen to your local officials. Do not take any unnecessary risks and stay as safe as possible. So that is what we have going on right now in the world of weather for the Caribbean. Again, some thunderstorms have been popping up in some areas. Jamaica is primarily in the western parishes such as St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, and also St. Elizabeth. So you can let me know what's been happening for you guys, and I'll be keeping you posted as necessary. So that's pretty much it for this update video. I do hope you found it to be informative, but if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll get to you when I can, and remember to always be weatherwise.